let's continue on with more Persona 3. Why am I saying Persona? I've got Persona 3 in my mind for some reason. I don't know why. I guess it's because I just saw someone Resident Evil Revelations. Again, before I start, I just want to make sure I'm it's saying that I'm online at the moment, so that's updated. One thing I did notice before I begin is there was dual audio on the stream. So the issue with the dual audio is I think you can hear like you can hear the echo. So I have to say I thought that might have been the case. So I've disabled the desktop audio, which mirrors the remote play audio. I believe the remote play audio is actually slightly louder than the desktop audio anyway, so it should be better than what we've been doing. So that will be the thing. And then just a matter of waiting for some other things to occur. But everything else seems like it's working okay. We might be able to finish the game today, so just see how much time it takes.
Revelations.
We're on chapter 9 at the moment, but usually the last couple of chapters can be longer. We'll just see how it goes. But I am looking forward to this, to see how it turns out. But right now everyone's reunited, and we have the laboratory or whatever to explore, which I know what we have to do now because I did make that mistake at the start. I made a mistake by not what is it called? I made a mistake by not going over the. So already it's been we're on episode 9 and it's been almost 8 hours. I think we can push continue because it should remember.
Previously on Resident Evil.
So, my mistake with this area was I was swimming above the, I was trying to go through the laser area because I thought that was a way that we go through the maze. We can just swim over it, so. Also to keep in mind, we have nothing left to collect in, episode 9, and we have nothing to collect in episode 10. So it's not until chapter 11 that we have to go and get our 28th handprint. We should be at 28 handprints. 27 handprints we are at, sorry. So we should be at 28 by the time we get to chapter 11. Trophy-wise, we don't have anything for chapter 11 because we're gonna get a few other things. We're pretty much done and out of the way. So this area, I know where I was making my mistakes, so we'll just make sure that we don't do that the next time. Make the vaccine. Grab the
downloading data. Please wait. Download complete.
So now we can. Oh, now we get. Yes, I think it's supposed to be water, but it doesn't look like it. Burst through.
Jill, come in. Do you read me? Answer me, damn it!
Obviously, so,
this is an emergency. Get back here now.
Just make sure that we move above the area. This is how we get up to this area that I was missing. This is how we do it. Again, I like that they thought of this because when we first found the other area, it wasn't right, and then that explains what we can do. Should be able to swim over these. Push the button. Too damaged by the flood. Okay. So I think we have to go probably through here. I'm trying to take my time, but I think we could actually die if I'm not careful. So I've got no idea where we're going. Odds. I don't think I'm supposed to be swimming around here, but again, I'm trying to figure out what we're doing. So there isn't really one pod. Guess we're supposed to just keep swimming up. That's what we're supposed to do. I'm gonna die. Because I just, I
Jill, are you okay?
Yeah.
I thought we're actually swimming through the virus. Maybe, oh no, that's why. Okay, that's what's happening. So, we made the prototype vaccine, or we took the prototype vaccine, I guess, so, because we put our arm into that area. So I'm guessing that, that's why we're able to swim through this area. We're able to swim through all of this because, we took the vaccine, so we're not going to be infected by the, flooding of the area. But, in that, we actually got 2 custom, gun pods, so I'll go and check out what those are gonna look like, and then we'll see, but those were both illegal custom pods, so those should be much more powerful than the other ones we had. I'm not sure if they carry over from the raid, the raid mode, but it would be nice if they did, because then we can save a bit of time. Other things to have a better time, I guess.
Jill,
I got the passcode.
good work. Now let's neutralize that virus.
I don't think it's gonna be this simple. We're gonna have to fight some stuff here, but it's fine. It should be a... weapons-wise, I think we're good. I'm trying to board what we have. Just see what new items we have now for this. So damage 5 and charge shot 2. Damage 5, charge shot 2. Okay, so I can... I'm not using charge shot at the moment, so I'm probably going to... Let's buff the damage on this. And then I can now buff the damage on the other... Now we're doing a lot more damage with these weapons. Like 10% extra damage on each weapon. Now we need to go... One thing it doesn't tell me is where we're supposed to go. Like, it doesn't tell me where I'm supposed to go. It just tells me to, I guess we this.
Authorization confirmed. Initiating virus neutralization program.
This sounds like Igus, actually. The robot does sound like Igus. It might actually be the same person, but this game's made...
Your activities have been eye-opening.
Morgan Lansdale.
I knew O'Brien and his dog Raymond were sniffing around my business. I didn't account for your involvement, however. That was my only mistake.
So it was you. You attacked Terra Grigia.
Jill, look out.
It looks like my mistakes are about to be rectified. Your soldiers aboard the Queen Zenobia. I hope you don't mind me watching you die.
Oh, this one. I don't have any. Oh, it's right. How many of these? So this guy is at the back. Like, I get to give it's like really, it's essentially like got a shield and as you like that should be all of them. Scan them so I can get them free healing items.
Virus neutralization complete.
I should have expected as much from the duo who brought down Umbrella. However, your days of playing cops and robbers are over.
I do hope you understand the gravity of my making a personal appearance. I have a great weakness. I am fearful of things. Even little things, and must clean up every last imperfection. The BSAA, my dear Director O'Brien, your whole organization, you cause nothing but trouble. Surely you didn't expect me to just let you snoop around unbridled. Don't kid yourselves. Have a look. Your destiny is in my hands.
What the?
The Queen Zenobia.
Alright, that's the end of chapter 9, I believe, so, chapter 9 is done and out of the way. Should get a trophy for this. And then, now on to chapter 10. Okay, let me just sync the trophy up first, because we can get that. I think in terms of trophies, we should be fairly fine. Like, a lot of stuff is story related anyway, so the only things I would need to maybe write about is the enemy types. If we can get all of those, the headshots, and the Malacoda thing. But we'll just see. So we clear episode 7 to 9, raid mode stages 13 through 17. So 3 more chapters to go. Of course, once we do finish the campaign, I will be, like I usually do end the stream. Same as what? Usually what we do, I usually, like, play all the way to the completion as best as I can, and then go from there.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
Director O'Brien, I think I put it all together. It was all smoke and mirrors, orchestrated by yourself.
We'll have to speed things up.
Damn it. It's all a setup.
What do you mean? You pretty much got it. Glad I'm not paying you for nothing.
I'll try to find a way to delay the sinking.
Roger that. We'll take care of the virus.
Well done, BSAA. Your activities have been eye-opening.
Morgan Lansdale.
Hey, quick! You want to die with your machines, idiot? Hold up! I'm on!
Your destiny is in my hands.
Alright, episode 10, Tangled Web. So nothing in this chapter that we have to worry about. No trophies, no collectible stuff. We just complete them until we're done.
He never got the hint. What a drag.
Maybe he's already taken, Jessica.
Yeah, sure. Can we get started already?
Sure. We've been through hell before. It's nothing new for us.
Yeah, just like old times. The good old FBC.
Is something gonna happen to Raymond? I feel like something's gonna happen that we...
So,
oh, now we're
what's the
playing
plan?
as,
Get to the bridge, activate the bulwarks.
now we're playing as Parker
and pray the ship stops sinking. Now that the power's back, we should be able to access the maintenance system.
Okay. We should split up then. There's something I need to check on first.
Okay, fine. I'll see you on the bridge.
Alright, so we're playing as Parker now, who I guess has whatever so he starts out basically with, what, 3 hand grenades, 3 shot grenades, a green herb, 40 handgun, 60 shot, 18 shotgun, 90 thing. I assume that this is just going to be a set thing. I'm guessing we follow Jessica. I'm just going to follow Jessica because I have no idea if this is the way we're going. For some reason she's...
What? What's
You're
wrong?
gonna tell me where we have to go?
You trying to ask me on a date?
I didn't hear where we were supposed to go. It didn't tell me. Oh, there we go. We are heading to the bridge. So, quick explain, the bridge is at least from here. Guessing we're supposed to go up. What else should be here? This takes us down,
Parker,
so-
the bridge is not that way, dear.
Which way is it? Why is she waiting at the stairs? Maybe it's this way. Maybe it's one of the two doors. Case, okay, so the doors automatically close even if we are open. So they do automatically close. Assuming everything from this point is going to be respawning. We don't have to worry about ammo too much because Parker and Jessica are only going to be played for a certain amount of time. Obviously we want to make sure that our armor is good, but at the same time we also... Oh, it's this area. Okay, yeah, there's definitely going to be enemies because remember when we came here before, there were bodies lying around that hadn't died, and we couldn't shoot them. So it's like, oh, they're there because of the thing. So I'm assuming that they're gonna keep coming. So I don't know where.
O'Brien here. Did Raymond tell you everything?
Yeah, he told me, boss.
And you know what you have to do. O'Brien out.
Yeah, boss. I do.
I also don't know where Jessica was going. We're quite just by ourselves. Yep, I see running things. Why are we by ourselves? Like, I guess we try and do the still pretty slightly glowing. This area doesn't have a lead on it because these are I think we already went down here. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. Yes, So I think when we went through here last time with Chris, it was like when they mentioned about like it being way too. When they mentioned it being way too. Way too like we had to blitz through them. The first thing that happened when we entered into the area was the enemies were just like immediately ran to where we immediately ran to our location. I don't think I can do anything with this. Okay, so pretty much we're just locked into whatever we have to do with. Locked into whatever we have to do with.
It's a new type. Damn these creatures. Always showing up at the worst time.
You know what? I was gonna say, like, if I make my way through here and then I'm gonna get to the door, some of them do. Said it's a huge fight, so I don't know. Never mind. Never mind. They can't do anything here. They can't get through the door. They can't get through the door. You just scan this bigger one. I'm saying this is a new one, but we've already seen it. I was a little bit better with my... Also, I just noticed something as well. So this one you get through this, which is fine, but the hunters sometimes can't get through. Kind of funny. So I only have the one. Other healing items.
No, I have to get to the bridge. No time for getting lost.
That's a healing item. I knew. There's a cool thing I just noticed on this, this thing though. Whenever I get a new... I can't get through the doors here. Hunter is just stuck. Can't do anything. I think to get through the door, they have to be, to get through the door, they have to do a specific move. Something to get through there. Or it will actually work correctly. That should be all the hunters done. I'm gonna explore this area because, I probably need additional, items. And, yeah, that area kind of, I've only got the one healing item, so hopefully there's something I can find around here. I'm not seeing anything there, that's the issue. So that whole thing with the stats that shows up on the screen, every time someone...
No, I have to get to the bridge. No time for getting lost.
Every time somebody new, I think, comes to the screen, it updates the, it updates, like, the timer that I've been streaming for. So it showed that I hadn't had someone coming for like 20 minutes. So that is interesting that it does show that now. Because I never used to do that when I was streaming before. So it must just update every time something, maybe every time the changes. Seeing any ammo, which is a bad thing. I'm not seeing any healing items, which is also bad because I need healing. I need to heal right now. I don't need healing right now. I need the I need some green herbs. That's death. That is a. I was shooting that as well, and no, they just ended us. That was one hit as well. Am I back here? All right, but if we die, we have to go all the way back to here. This is gonna be a little bit annoying. There, it took me ages to go through.
O'Brien here. Did Raymond tell you everything?
Yeah, he told me, boss.
And you know what you have to do. O'Brien out.
Yeah, boss. I do.
That was at least a bit more manageable. I've only got one green herb though, so that's the issue. At least in this area I can... At least with this next area I can maneuver through the door, maneuver back and have to be blocked out of the area. They spawn. Damn, all the way back
it's
here.
a new type. Damn these creatures, always showing up at the worst times.
Hot shot them all there, waiting here. All they somehow do it in. While we they can't really run. Trapped on the door.
To the bridge. No time for getting lost.
Alright, so now we are going to make our way to the... at least this time around I have... for some reason they feel really... That I don't know why. Now I can just put those I need more healing items. Like, really enjoy a save. I'm assuming we'll get a save here because of the, we're going straight to the bridge. That's where it's telling me to go. I'm not risking death here because if we die,
Parker, where are you?
I'm almost at the bridge.
I'm already here. I'm going to start lowering the bulwarks.
That was fast.
You're just slow, and you owe me another dinner.
That reminds me, I never got you that drink. That was a year ago.
That's fine. You can make it all up to me in one big spending spree.
Okay, fine. Just sit tight and I'll be there soon.
We're still waiting for the... Oh yeah, this is actually... Alright, thank God that saved. Now I can... Assuming that the, most of these areas are swarming with enemies. I only have the shotgun. Alright, I think that's the end of the park.
Hold it right there.
Right now. Oh.
Parker?
The spy has infiltrated the
Yeah, how did
BSAA.
she got to hear quicker than we
Maybe
did.
you. That's what Raymond told me.
How did she get...
What
How
are
did
you
she get
talking
way faster
about?
than us?
We don't have time to...
Parker,
this doesn't make any sense.
that woman.
Raymond.
Oh, you're still alive.
But you were...
She's trying to activate the ship's self-destruct mechanism to destroy the evidence.
What?
Guys, this is getting out of hand. Not funny. Come on. Say something. Parker, it's me.
I can't trust you completely. Not yet. Put your gun down, Raymond.
Yeah, you're too soft. Don't be fooled, Parker.
Parker!
Stupid men. I knew
Looking at all
O'Brien
this
had
stuff
a
now,
lapdog.
it's like,
That's how
tag
important it
information.
was
When
you.
I see it, I always remove the English tag. Like, keep putting the same tag on.
Don't
there.
worry
It's
about
super
dinner.
annoying and stupid.
Now we're even.
And it's like now I need to like.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't automatically update. I don't know why that's the case. Like,
Go after her.
you gotta refresh it every time. It's
Go!
like, I don't understand. Same thing for the other stats as well. Like, it starts out with nothing, and then the way it updates the way it refreshes the options, whatever, and doesn't like show me what's there, whatever. I don't know. There's just some stuff about Twitch, this works with Twitch Studio, and also I went and checked it today. I checked Twitch Studio today to see if it was completely gone, and it's still up. It's still up and running, so I don't know what's going on. So we got an S rank for that, but we died. Yeah, I'm not concerned about that. I wish this would, like, remember where I saved. Just gotta remember they're all the first, because it is the 1st of June. Yeah, granted, we did the first chapter. Well, we were already partway through the 9th chapter in the first place. We haven't finished chapter 10 yet. About to. need to see how these things work. Like again, my stream information used to update on the go
Queen
as it was
Zenobia
going live. Now it
She
doesn't.
chooses death rather than suffering dignity.
Stats with like
As will the
about
Queen
like
Zenobia.
about which people are viewing and like show like how many people are live and that stuff. That doesn't update unless doesn't update unless I get
Checkmate. It appears my bright young assistant has made the last move.
I don't like some
now, have I made things clear to you?
Clear as day. Now we finally have a target. Start counting, Morgan.
Not the most original last words, but best of luck, gentlemen.
Chris!
Right.
Chapter
First, we gotta get out of here.
Don't worry about. We just get off the ship. Okay, so we have to acknowledge that we've opened the door before we can move. I don't think there's anything else left we need to actually,
This is Patrick. Crook here at your service. I'm on standby over the Queen Zenobia. Rendezvous on the foredeck. There's not much time, so get moving. Repeat, this is Patrick.
Going back to changing my okay, so right now we have no handgun ammo, but I do have some ammo on this gun. Let's remove these for now. I'm keeping my shotgun and the assault rifle here. I've still got the Magnum. I've still got several other. I've got 2 Magnums basically fully loaded with 18 shots. I've got several like several other shotguns that have a couple of shots in them because we only carry 3 weapons at the same time. And I've also got an RPG if we need it. So let's just try and use up some of the ammo that's here. Fire rate, bind, stopping power, you know what, like, just go with that. Probably gonna get one right near the end anyway, so we'll just, might actually finish this a lot quicker than what I was expecting. Should be within the 2 hour. Considering we're on chapter 10 already, I've done the first one. Nothing in here should be the same, but we did did I read this? No, I didn't. Completion of new type virus. T-Abyss virus contains genetic material from both the Abyss and the T-virus. In and of itself, it is not much of a threat, but it has allowed us to lay the groundwork for the study of weaponized marine viruses. I fear, however, that my name will someday be known for assisting with the production of the world's most terrible weapon. The concentrated liquid form of the virus were to be released in a large enough area of the sea. Our data indicates that it will contaminate all of the world's oceans in a very short time, starting with bacteria. At the point of contamination and then causing a chain reaction that would impact all forms of sea life. Once the T-Abyss virus contaminates an area of the sea, it will cause mutations at the genetic level. For all life forms in the area, it would be impossible to predict the severe ecological impact on humanity. I have doubts as to whether the research I'm doing here is actually to prevent bioterrorism and biohazard outbreaks. I guess we just keep following Chris. Just keep following Chris until we get to the...
Jill, foredeck is this way.
See what we have to do. You know.
The explosions have started. We're out of time. I'm jumping down.
Please lead the way. You haven't gone too far. I like how we have to. If Chris opens the door, we have to stop. If Chris opens the door, we have to just stop. We have to cut the animation beat the beat
Jill, this way!
Chris!
I'm okay, but I can't get through. I'll find a way around and meet up with you.
I mean, I feel like we could get through this. There's a way that we could get through. At least we're not going to get blocked by the doors.
Parker!
Oh. Hi, Jill.
Can you stand, Parker?
Thanks, Jill.
Good thing we went back for ammo. I'm assuming we're going to get attacked by something.
Jessica shot me. She's working for Morgan.
I wanted to pass.
Jessica.
Thought we were going to have to fight it. Good thing I went back for some. Good thing that I went back for the pistol ammo. Even the game's giving me handgun ammo at the moment, so it knows that like at this point in time we need to have like enough pistol ammo to last where we have to go. Also seeing that there's explosives. I'm actually stop for the steam, but I can use it. There's an explosive barrel there, so I'm assuming we're gonna have to use that.
We're not getting past that.
Shit. Can't we turn it off or something?
Don't get cocky!
I had a feeling something was going to spawn there because of barrel. So I was like, maybe we'll just use the barrel while it's there. It's like sort of ammo.
Chris, I'll explain later. Just back me up for
People like
now.
right behind you, Chris.
Roger that. I'll take the lead. Follow me.
The headshot trophy on once we finish the campaign, it's like, oh no. It doesn't seem to be, maybe all the shots need to be headshots, but
I'm sorry.
oh.
Should have trusted you.
How about shooting? Kill him immediately. Instead of shooting dead enemies, just shoot the explosive barrel that's next to it.
Chris, you may not.
Yeah, I know, but we're not leaving anyone behind.
I'm really slowing you down. Damn.
I thought for a second I thought he was gonna die. I like Parker, but I liked his prequel mission. Past mission. She was pretty strong, being able to hold on to him.
Just not my night. Damn it! Good times, Jill. It was a nice ride.
What?
See you guys.
Right, well, Jessica's gone and Parker. I mean, I expected something to happen because, well, then again, Sheva survived in 5, so it's like...
Jill.
Characters that we know don't exist outside of...
Yeah, Chris. I know.
Characters that we know that don't exist outside of these games. Like you have to assume that they're all going to be pretty expendable because I don't think we see them ever again.
Beginning countdown for self-destruct sequence.
We're out of time.
Weapon. Oh, that's his weapon. You know what? Matters. Now, wasted a bunch of time just like, do I want the weapon or not? I guess I should actually grab it. But yeah, if I grab it, I can just have it in my inventory here. Shouldn't pass any time. Revenge mod. Firepower goes up as your health goes down. Maximum charge is 120. That sounds really good. Plus, this is a magnum as well, so again, we have 3 magnums now that are basically full. So I do have that. Again, we need to also make sure that we have. So it has revenge mods. Firepower goes up as your health goes down. Do I have anything? Damage up by 80, low capacity by 100, scatter up by 4. Damage by 60, low capacity 40. Damage load crit, close hit, stopping power. Load capacity. Shotgun scatter range becomes narrower, which means that it's more of a direct impact hit. I think the reason I put this on though is because it was exclusive to like the shotgun. But Edge Runner. Firepower goes up as your health goes down. I didn't realize we had this. So I've got Edge Runner as well. That I can put on. You know what? We'll put Edge Runner on. Oh, Edge Runner is revenge. Okay, never mind. Let's go. Make time go by. So this. I think for now we're on.
Damn.
Let's just take care of it.
Oh, there's something up over there. I'm probably gonna knock it out of here in time. We don't at least know what like that area we had to kind of do something. Canisters there for some reason.
Almost there, Chris.
Let's gun it.
Kurt here. Are you both good? I'll fly around to the foredeck. Hurry!
I know we are, Is the ship going, the ship's sinking, isn't it? Ship is sinking. This is as fast as we can run as well. I'm just gonna use these. This is not, I can't dodge. We gotta go for that. Just. No, we haven't made it. The door is right. The door that we need to get to is right there. The green door, I think, is the right way that we're supposed to go. Okay. Alright. How far back are we gonna go? I mean, I wasted all that time deciding whether I want to pick up the governance or not. That's also.
Almost there, Chris.
Let's gun it.
Alright, they gave us like 2
Are you
minutes back.
good? I'll fly around to the foredeck. Hurry!
I didn't waste as much time that I wanted to save one. got hit by this is gonna fall to the... Run! Another one that falls to the... Chris is getting hit by everything along the way. That because there's a chance that like if we get hit by one of these things, we're gonna die. Alright. Hurry! Almost there! We were like a couple of steps away, so literally if I didn't waste all my time trying to figure out if I wanted that weapon or not, we would have like, we would have just made it to the area.
About her later.
This is a boss fight or the end of the chapter? End of the chapter. So we do have on the foredeck there is a hammer. While we're running along. One death each time, which I'm not that worried about. We're definitely gonna finish this earlier than I which is good because it means I'm gonna have plenty of time to upload the video. I think. Another weird thing that's happened is my video for the first part is still processing the normal version, so I don't know what's going on. There's a problem with the
previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
So I believe this enemy is the...
She's trying to activate the ship's self-destruct mechanism to destroy the evidence.
Try to do that, depending on what I have access to.
It appears my brachial assistant has made the last move. Now,
so it's in the
have
second
I
part.
made things clear to you?
Jessica!
I'm sorry, Parker.
See you guys.
Okay, episode 11, Revelations. Hey, it's the name of the game. They said it.
This is Hatch from Junior Reed.
Oh, I see.
Extraction is not possible at this time. I'll execute a holding pattern. Patrick out.
So first part there is a hint, second part there is one. I'm guessing the left will show me this. We have to beat this without...
We can do this, Chris.
Which means I need to make sure that I have the right weapons. If I don't, then I'm screwed.
Repeat! Unable to make an approach! Can you deal with that thing?
Just aim for the parasite! That's the target!
You mean that big-ass thing is being controlled by a parasite? God damn!
There's that. Okay, so that's 28 out of 30. Nothing for the rest of this chapter. I think this is the boss fight now, so let's just try and figure out what I've got to do for this. So right now we are, where are we up to right now with this? I think I need to beat the boss fight without doing damage, I need to do the boss fight without taking damage or whatever. Not damage, without damaging it with things. So handprints are fine, I've got to scan it as well. The oozes with headshots, we might get as we go. Defeat a Malacoda without using a rocket launcher. That's what I need to do. So I will, if I run out of weapons, I'll have no choice but to use the rocket launcher. But if I don't, then I'll just go along with it as it is then. So I think we'll be okay. Alright, so I think we just defeat this the same way we would with every other giant enemy. Yeah, okay, so this one here. I just realized that I don't have a strong sniper rifle with full ammo, so that is probably not going to work. To win the boss fight, destroy the tentacles. Okay, I'm gonna just try and defeat this like normal then. I don't have a sniper rifle, unfortunately, because I didn't realize this was the boss.
What can we do?
What are we trying to do with this thing? I've only got a shotgun and a shotgun and a sniper rifle. I didn't realize we were getting a this should be fine as long as we defeat might still be able to do with what I have. Seeing how much
I dropped off some ammo for you.
I'm gonna leave the rocket launcher. I think this is a rocket launcher, yeah, so we want to leave it alone. That's a rocket launcher, we're gonna leave that alone. I will only use it if I run out of fire drill! I'll only use it if I run out of I'm gonna try firing at whatever Chris is firing at. Also, we might be able to allow Chris to that could work as well. We allow Chris to just I'm about to run out of this is my last my last weapon barrel, and then we can take three weapons, so you plus, even with a sniper rifle, it's like I have a lot of ammo for the sniper rifle, but I'm not very good with the aim, so. Try and beat him with that. They're all destroyed now, so now. My firing unit's dead. Is it over? Timer is
incredible! Okay, both of you! I'll drop down a ladder. Come on up!
All we had to do was just defeat the, all I had to do was, all I had to do was just, I should have actually, we would have had an extra one. All we had to do was just, fire. There's two more handprints. I also forgot to scan. I forgot to scan
Hold on. I'll get us out of here.
It should be okay. I can realize
yet. We can't let this thing roam free.
Agreed. Ready, Chris?
I was so distracted with trying to defeat it with the with the no rockets that I forgot to scan the enemy. I should be able to go back and do it. Because I do have a save that I can just load. But we'll wait until I finish this chapter. Because everything else I think is fine. That really wasn't all that hard. It was just to shoot at the tentacles. My mistake. I can go back into this. I can't scan this enemy I can also reload.
That's it! Take him out!
I'll reload this.
Kill it?
I'm assuming that if I have I'm assuming that if I do it on tracks, like it should still work. Again, I'm supposed to scan this enemy.
Hey, guys, I got a present for you. Take this.
You know how to treat a girl, Kirk.
Aim for its mouth.
Unfortunately, that was my mistake of just not scanning when I was supposed to. But yeah, one good thing that this does show is that it does update my stats as I see more things get changed. I don't know if I can scan it while it's dead. I'll attempt to see what happens, but I completely forgot to scan it while
It's
I was
me.
fighting it.
What's happening?
On our way out. We lost Parker.
I'm assuming that what will happen is,
Jessica took the whole ship down.
Reload the save.
The FBC?
And it will,
Morgan was one step ahead of us the whole way.
Yes, I see. I hate to think this could all be a mistake. My mistake.
Come clean with us, O'Brien.
Definitely gonna finish this game.
Don't leave anything out.
All right. It all started 1 year ago. Right there, Terra Gricia.
I'm assuming that I was supposed to scan that. This is why we make separate saves. This is why we make separate saves. Yeah. Okay, so have I got everything? Standard, pincer, tricorn, chunk, lobster, wall blister, fenrir. Rachel ooze, the infected fish, sea creeper. I think I scanned those. Hunter, yes. Farfarello, yes. Oh, they're considered separate. I think we scanned those, yeah. I did not scan the Malacoda though. Okay, progress carries over to subsequent playthroughs if you miss any. Some enemies can be scanned multiple times. Just okay, so it says subsequent playthroughs, but I'm not playing it the second time, so I'm wondering if I can load a save. If it doesn't, I can always just reload the thing anyway. I think it's fine. I just realized that I forgot to do that.
Are we in hell?
Yes. They call it Terra Grigia.
If you miss one, you can get to the next playthrough on the same save file. You don't need to repeat the ones already scanned. Does that mean that I can... there's no chapter select though, that's the issue. There's no chapter select. Because there's no chapter select, that means that I guess the way that I would get it is I would, the way to get it would be reload the Malacoda fight, scan it, because I have saves for this. Reload the Malacoda fight, scan that, and then get that, and then scan the final boss. So I could do it right now, but then I'd be losing the progress. So it's like I don't think it's gonna matter. I could do that like later. Right, I guess this is all just. I've got no ammo at the moment. This is just a walk and talk thing, I think. So 12-1. Yeah, dining room.
This place won't last much longer.
I'm gonna play as Jill for this next section.
Right. We should get to the command room.
I forgot to scan the Malacoda in my haste of trying to kill it without a weapon.
There's hunters here too.
We have to hurry. Your HQ is done for.
Give us much ammo. Alright, I made a mistake.
Yeah. The boss has pushed for an expansion of the FBC's purview. This is just the kind of thing he was warning the world about.
I might as well get it in this stream just to...
will bring the crisis to the limelight. Could be good
or I can get it
really.
off.
Yeah. Maybe the international community will finally get the message. The FBC has a lot of growing.
Assuming it said in one playthrough, so I'm assuming what I can do is maybe reload my...
Damn these things!
That's the only one I was. Flashback to... Oh, there's...
Jessica, help me.
Like flashback.
Roger.
Ammo. There's no ammo, like...
No wind in this thing.
To just wait for...
We want to help the cadet. We have to get rid of them.
To wait for them. I used my ammo. In my haste of trying to kill the Malacoda,
I think that's the last of them.
It's okay, I'll be fine.
To get that,
You're hurt bad. Don't try to act tough. Alright, somebody lend him a shoulder. Parker?
Yeah, we have to do
HQ has
the
told you to leave.
But I can still fight.
You're not convincing me. Come on, grab on.
Maybe if I do this, then I can just,
We can't pull out yet. There are civilians out there. We have to do something.
Heavily outnumbered. We have to regroup.
Not a big deal if I just... I'm just gonna eat the Plat, I suppose. The carry segment.
How did they pull this off with just a few dozen men? Who armed them? And the BOWs. These terrorists must be brought to justice. Blast it.
What else is there that's... Just scan the handprint. Which there's none in this area. And then scan all the enemies. Daily Courier Article 1. London Daily Courier, Tragedy in Terra Grigia by Donatello Luzzaschi. Beast slashes towards Europe to be born, and that beast is the Federal Bioterrorism Commission. What is unique about this beast is that the federal government, the Federal Species Protection Committee, gave birth to it was no beast itself and was intended to assist the US in its counter-terrorism efforts. Unfortunately, Europe has become home to a tragedy that has roused the beast. The FBC has taken complete control of the biohazard outbreak in Terra Grigia and has in effect barred the participation of other countries. Terra Grigia is an aquapolis that was developed jointly by US and European teams to research and develop alternative energy resources. The impetus behind the city's development was twofold. The Europeans wanted to halt climate change, and the Americans hoped to develop energy sources for Africa. To that end, the city was placed strategically in the Mediterranean Sea. Terra Grigia has enjoyed cooperative administration by both sides and has been held up as a model of successful US and European cooperation. The terrorist attack in Terra Grigia has put the kibosh on that. According to conditions stipulated in the treaty outlining Terra Grigia's governance, both the US and Europe have equal authority during a terrorist attack. Only during the event of bioterrorism does the FBC assume a leadership role. FBC was formed with the express purpose of dealing with threats posed by bioterrorism. They have a crack squad of soldiers on permanent standby, and by that measure, they have the most expansive charter of any organization in Europe. During any time of crisis, they have the blessing of the US to take charge and control the situation. That is how the FBC came to be in charge of the current chaos in Terra Grigia. FBC Commissioner Morgan Lansdale has announced that EU involvement will not be tolerated while his organization deals with the crisis. European authorities pressed Lansdale to respect their rights in this matter, and they were able to convince him to bring in Commander Clive O'Brien of the BSAA, a well-respected and international civilian group. The problem, however, is that even though O'Brien himself is a bioterrorism expert, he is working with virtually no support staff, which limits the scope of actions he can take. The story and the tragedy is still unfolding. It would seem that the FBC is ignorant of the extent of the suffering in Terra Grigia. Whether Lansdale has the ability and the intelligence to handle this attack without it becoming a Yintian beast also remains to be seen. Check all the lockers, because usually there's always something in them.
more.
It's alright. I can buy you some time. Go on without me.
You're too young to play hero. Earn some stripes before you get yourself killed.
FBC's charter. Federal Bioterrorism Commission was founded by the US government to be the enforcing agency of the guidelines set forth in the National Species Protection Act. The document outlines the FBC's charter and the responsibilities of its members. The FBC is charged with protecting the United States and her interests from biological threats. The organization will work with other countries and their respective wildlife protection organs to guard public health. As such, we are tasked with ensuring the biological safety of the public at large. The duties of all FBC members include the research, training, and support of the biological community. Policies will be implemented on a needs-only basis, with any additional budget expenditures and extraordinary activities being approved by the plenary session of the Wildlife Protection Committee. The FBC chair is selected by the Wildlife Protection Committee. The chair's duty include complete oversight of the FBC and coordination of all activities with the respective US cabinet officials. The FBC chair is the final overseer of the National Animal Protection Community. All members of the National Animal Protection Community are entitled to request help from the chair, including the Secretaries of State and Defense. And the Director of National Intelligence, however, the chair has final authority on all matters of national biological safety. Couple of extra things that we wouldn't have if we went the way we were supposed to.
Losing blood.
It's too dangerous to move him. He needs immediate first aid.
We should be okay here.
I'm still trying to figure out what I could have reloaded the save and got it at this point.
The med unit's on the 4th floor. We might find something to bandage
I think we just
him up.
finished the game and then...
We'll be back, Cadet. Don't go anywhere.
Everything will be okay. All right, let's go, Parker.
Need a spawner cam. There we go.
Shit. I'm no use to anyone.
Oh. So now we're making it. Why did we get that first?
So, Parker, it's nothing new, but aren't you a little hard on the new guy?
You mean Raymond? The only way those guys will grow up is with a little towel snapping.
Okay, fine. Guys and your little games.
I'm gonna have to redo this mission just to get to the, I'll redo this mission to end the final mission potentially to get what we need.
Damn, this is endless.
This is serious. I'll take commander in no time.
And then I'm gonna have to replay. I'm gonna have to replay this mission and the next one to. I'm gonna have to replay the missions to go.
This way.
I'm saying it's this way, so I'm gonna go out and see what's here.
The 4th floor's this way.
There'll be something like that. I guess it's fine. It's fine. I'll just finish the game off and then go look at the squad. So I want to be. I want to upload the video today. How we go?
The med unit should be down here.
Daily Courier Article 2. London Daily Courier, who commands the General by Donatello Luzashi. Is he just a shadowy figure manipulating events from offstage, or is he a hero leading the charge against bioterrorism? Also, what I can do is I can just start the next stream using doing what we have to do for that, and then because raid mode is probably going to last us a good amount of time, and it's not really going to be that long to replay these. Anyone who has heard General Morgan Lansdale give a speech will be immediately struck by his intelligence and keen insight. The charisma that charms his audience served him well in the cloak and dagger world of international espionage. He occupied for many years. He was able to charm Congress into expanding the charter of his group to find and deal with bioterrorist threats, which brings us to today. Lansdale not only commands the FBC, but also the Federal Species Protection Committee. He refuses to give up on either of these posts. Lansdale created the FBC to handle bioterrorism. The organization is a major player on the international stage of public safety and animal welfare, and that is all thanks to Lansdale. The question remains, is he a hero or a monster? What's going to happen is we're going to lose our progression if we practice.
Here we are. Just what I needed.
This should do for the
So I think that's what I'll do. What I'll do is we'll finish the game, and then we will once it reaches the. This is gonna be a very short. It's gonna be a very short stream. Maybe expecting to be so fast, but it's fine.
God, more hunters! If you can hear me, get back here now!
Raymond's in trouble. We have to go back.
I knew that rookie would be a pain in the ass.
Don't take it out on him. It's not his fault.
just finish the game and then I will finish the game off. I'll upload the. Going the right way. I'll upload the thing according to like having the.
Damn, I'm surrounded. I don't know if I can.
Listen to me, Cadet. You are not going to
I would have
die.
scanned the enemy there. I was just
order you to
distracted
stay
by
alive.
trying to figure out how
You're
I
coming.
defeated it. So I think I completely forgot to scan. Chance I think that's why I'm mentioning this makes me think that I've forgotten. I think I was distracted by first of all I went going around the entire area, just seeing what we had access to, like what weapons and what things I could pick up, and then I was trying to figure out what I had to do. So I have just like that waiting for me.
Just leave the fighting to us. We'll show you how it's done.
All right, safe and sound.
So
Now we can
I
take
think I was
care of
distracted
our
by
cadet.
grabbing the items, then trying to figure out what I had to do to beat the fight. So I will assume that I've just forgotten it, grabbed it, and then we'll grab the other one. Because there's only should only be one more enemy left. If I haven't got it, I have to replay this at some point. I can even do that.
How bad are you hurt? All right, Cadet. Now you owe me one.
So like it's going to take me a long time
Get
to
it.
write down what I'm
You want
supposed
justice
to do.
served. No
The
more
enemy
heroes.
types anyway. We're not getting a lot of
Get
trophies
the whole
anyway.
unit killed. Yeah. Welcome to the real world.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That should ease the pain.
I should be able to walk.
Then follow us. The elevator to the command room is right there.
Think you can move, Cadet? I can fend off anything that comes our way.
This is like chapter 12.
Something is off.
What now?
And,
think about it.
Credits, and then like
delivery and dispatch of these POWs.
Pretty much done. We anything that to do is like raid mode and stuff.
How did they manage to evade the FBC's vast intelligence network?
That we have to unlock via playing this anyway. So.
Unless somebody wanted this to happen.
Like consider that like a
Cadet, you're stepping out of bounds.
Not extra. It's like
I'm not here to investigate this thing. We're here to resolve it.
I guess it is extra, so that's why we'll finish it earlier. So,
everything I've said, it's sound.
It's an extra mode that unlocks via the progressive. I do like that when you pick up ammo, that if you're already full and you reload or something like that, it only takes like one ammo from the thing, so taking the whole thing away.
Close by. Just keep our cadet alive.
I know you're hurt, but try to keep up, cadet.
Oh, I remember this. Scan Malacoda, Plat. Scan Malacoda, another Plat, and then we can scan the final boss. But then again, I also have this enemy because. I guess like it's one trick. The handprints are fine, so I'm using a guide. The other one is we're heading outside of the that later will be easy. Where are we supposed to go?
We'll take care of this. Then, you'll find shelter in the command.
I guess we just didn't,
I'm on my way.
We didn't, like, quite anything. So what was the point? I just went around fighting stuff. So now I just went around the entire area and just thought, okay, I'm just should be completely fine in this area because nothing can spawn behind us.
That should be the last of the hunters.
I would hope so. Let's hit the command room.
This that was not. I was actually wanting to grab it.
Yes, I understand, and I can hear you just fine. That is simply splendid news. Everything is in
I
perfect.
think I was going under the impression that I would be able to see a lot more.
Enjoy the rest of the celebration when the
I
Queen
didn't realize
died.
this was the last point to be able to get to. So it's fine. I might just.
You intended for the
finish the
virus
game
to
and leave.
break
It's
out
not
on
a
our
big
ship?
deal.
Well, we've certainly been had.
I'm not done yet. You still have an important purpose. The ship serves as a controlled environment. and the data on your mutation will
What do
serve
these
a
flashback
venerable
scenes?
purpose.
The flashback
The boldness of your self-absorbed ambitions is impressive. I am always disgusted by what you Americans can dream up.
I will take that as a compliment.
We knew that you could end up being a liability. So we've kept video records of all of our interactions. If they go public, your life is finished.
You may do as you please. Use of the satellite has been approved. The new virus will be completely eradicated.
You bastard!
Full soon shall thou be where thine eye shall answer make to thee of this, seeing the cause which reigneth down the blast.
Or could you? Jessica has escaped. We were so close. Hey, I'm sorry, Raymond. You were right all along. Thank God somebody was on top of things. Don't be so hard on yourself, Parker.
Got that. I might have to adjust my audio settings. I'll check.
Now it's my turn to save you.
It's so hard to know because on
We're
Twitch
getting out of
Studio,
here.
when you open up Twitch Studio on the never mind, you actually survived. Parker actually survived. When you put in someone's Twitch Studio, you had like the 3 bars, and it will show you like how far it's going up and down because it's. I can adjust the volume of the mic, but I don't want to adjust the volume of the mic and then it makes my voice
Raymond
too
realized that
low.
Morgan
I
was
want to
not
make sure that I am in the right range.
so we set this trap together.
But the way it is right now, it's like it's a good combination of
the mountain hideout,
microphone and the
coordination
gameplay
of the
audio
ships
are basically the same.
all to put heat on Morgan. But sir, couldn't you have at least told us?
I couldn't risk it. Not with a mole inside the BSAA. My apologies.
All that work. In both the Zenobia and the Semiramis.
Yeah, I know. But I haven't given up yet. Keith and Quinn, they've left us with an ace in the hole. The data analysis they sent us, the results are in.
Well, what were they?
We assumed Veltro made use of 2 sister ships in the Terra Grigia panic. But there was a third.
The final queen.
Alright, there's chapter 11 completed, so only 2 more handprints to go, and then we done with those, and then yeah, nothing else that we have to really worry about. We're just all gonna dedicate to the raid mode, which we'll do in the next stream out, finishing those. So yeah, okay, this is gonna be a good test. Oh, I just realized. Hang on 1 second. I just realized, okay, so there goes my alerts. Alerts work now, so that's good. I am testing something. I need to actually move that. Thank you for the follow, Mario 559. I just realized I need to move my alerts above the. My alerts are being blocked by the gameplay, so let me just put that in the right spot. Think about that when I started. Where's my place here? It should be above. But thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. That did not appear on my screen, so it should be above it now. Hopefully. Because anything that's below is below anything that's above is. Thank you very much for the follow. So that works. Alerts work. So that means everything else I'm assuming is well. Also, it updates my thing as well. So yeah, we'll finish off the chapter. That will finish the game, and then we have the last couple of handprints, and then basically we are on our way to finishing the game. And then raid mode will obviously be its own separate thing. But yeah, the alert did show up. I just did not. So I need to have the gameplay board. I need to have it up on the gameplay board, otherwise it's gonna thing as well. So that works good. I saw it appear a bit on the screen, so it should be better. Thank you very much. Let's finish chapter 12, and then we will be 12, and then we'll be done with the game for today. Raid mode will come after the next stream. This is the story. I know that there's like some. I usually try and separate them because just in case, like I have a if I do a let's play of something, I want to have it be, and also the golden update. I want to have the. So I want to have the story stuff
Previously
separate,
on Resident Evil Revelations.
Its own thing.
Come clean with us, O'Brien.
It might be an extra.
Don't leave anything out.
Extra. It's a different.
Everything is in perfect
I don't think I
order.
consider this as an extra. I think I just
Enjoy the rest of the celebration on the Queen Dido, Norman.
So I guess every time I get a new
Raymond realized Morgan was not who he seemed. So we set this trap together. The whole Veltro Revival Act.
The mountain hideout, and the coordination of the ships.
12 and then
all to put heat on Morgan.
But I haven't given up yet.
the campaign.
They've left us with an ace in the hole.
That was one thing I could have done as well. I could have put campaign in my description. Because after putting on the campaign in the description, then the next thing is going to be raid mode. Okay, episode 12, the Queen isn't dead.
The final queen.
Yes, Queen Dido. She's been resting on the ocean floor since that day.
Which means we'll find her.
The Terra Grigia.
Exactly. We have a responsibility to see this mission through. O'Brien out.
Yeah, okay, so that's fine. So, alerts work, the...
FBC, everybody freeze! Put your hands in the air!
And we changed where positioning. Audio should be better. I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out what I need to do for the mic. Actually, I can probably do that.
Morgan Lansdale.
So now I've realized that that's
We're taking this
possible.
show
It was a
over.
problem yesterday, but...
The BSAA is hereby under
I
the
remember
direct
that Twitch
supervision
does
of
have
the
a,
FBC.
a dial
Clive
that tells
R.
me about
O'Brien,
how much
you are
distance
under
minus
arrest
it
for
is,
collaborating
so
with the terrorist organization Veltro.
I suppose I can check that.
Chris, chill. You're our only hope.
Change the alert location. Fix the microphone.
There it is.
That's that.
The remains of Terra Grigia.
And the Queen Dido.
Approaching
I
drop-off
don't think
point.
there's anything else left. I guess I was just thinking about like what would I do here. It's like I usually I would just put this as a I think with the Resident Evil 5 I didn't put campaign. I just put in with campaign I just put for Resident Evil 2 I put in like the difficulty, the scenario, and which character, because that's important. Resident Evil 3 I put in just the difficulty things, I think. Resident Evil 4 I put in all collectibles, I think. 2, 3, and 4 I did that. 5 I think I just put in as a let's play. I don't, so that means that even the stuff that I did outside of the DLC was things. Resident Evil 6 I put in all collectibles. 7, I think I put all the collectibles. 8, I can quickly check. This game, I did put all collectibles with only one collectible in it. So I didn't bother putting that there. And then the other one was collectibles in for that. This one here, I didn't put all collectibles in, but I was thinking like, could I separate the normal Let's Play? Because usually when I do just normal Let's Play, and it's just the campaign stuff, I do that until I get to the very end of the story. And then at that point, the extra content would be the stuff that's to do with, like, we're playing the game still, but we have a lot of side quests and things that we still have to complete. In this case, we're not going to have any of that. We're going to have just the raid mode, which is like its own separate mode. So I guess what I can do is I can put in brackets raid mode for the for that, because it's a separate thing, and also it would be an extra because it's still
blocks were found on the beach. They came from here.
That explains why Morgan cordoned off the area.
There are still some things we need to get in here, but we can't scan underwater, I don't believe. And I can't check my map. So it was just telling me, yeah, chapter 12.1, which is where we're currently at. So there's 2 of them in the dining room. Yeah, two in the dining room. So once we get there, we're... This way is red on the not anymore. I don't know which way is the right way to go. I'm gonna open both doors just in case one's the story route, one's the other one. Yeah, I think that's fine. So I won't separate the good thing we picked. I'm not going to separate the with the title. It's just going to be this one. I don't need to say campaign because the campaign's the first thing I do in the first place. The other one I will put raid mode in, just so that it's a thing, but it won't go as an extra. I don't think. As an extra. At least you died a human, more or less.
I wonder if those corpses on the beach were Veltro.
Yeah, so I think that's what we'll do with that. We won't do, I'll call it the same thing, but just the part thing. I won't call it, extra. I'll just call it, part 4 with...
Something's still alive!
Careful, you won't be able to fight them off underwater.
Okay, so there's gonna be a stealth mission, I guess. I think that's the best way. Just call it, not my case, that's what just call it this is obviously going to be the finale because it's the finale of the campaign. I didn't write down campaign because it's what we do, and then the next part will be part 4. It won't be extra because it's even though raid mode is an extra, raid mode is its own mode in itself. And, it's similar to like if I do DLCs. We won't call it extra. Part 4 raid mode in there just to be specific about what it is. And then that should be good for that. The updating thing with letting me know when there's different follows and different things, that's working okay. So we're gonna do something here. The follow alerts and the alerts work as I thought, so that's good.
It's an electric lock. I hope the emergency power still works.
The wires are all pulled apart. I'll fix them.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the power going.
Also, where did that enemy go? This area, we followed it through to this area. Let's switch over there. We can't defend ourselves here, so I'm guessing we're gonna be. Should be a nice and easy episode. A nice and easy upload, I should say, because it's a lot of stuff here that's just story related. It's either going to be story related. It's either going to be story related or just something we've already.
Jill, the door's open.
Okay, on my way back.
And also, it's going to be a short upload as well, so it's. That one's. I also like the music that they're using in this section. Stay on the below. Seems like that's when. Mind? I was thinking, oh, if I stay below, I'm not gonna get hit. No, we just got much. That one there, I guess I was supposed to stay above.
Jill, the door's open.
I'm now gonna go back.
Okay, on my way back.
I'm on my way back, I got heat. Oh, okay, that's where it's like. This one should be. It's not gonna catch us unless we're on the same level. Everything at least it's so that's also why is
That was close.
I think that makes sense too.
Okay,
If I
let's
can't
move in.
I'll just have this be the next part will be just part 4, and I'll put raid mode specifically. That way, it's everything else looks like it's fine. Outside of me to fix the microphone, which I think I know how to fix. It's not a problem of the vocals. The vocals are loud enough because it's on par with the thing. I just need to lower the microphone to volume down, I think. Everything else seems to.
There's still air. Who's that? He hasn't been dead for long.
He's FBC.
There's something in his hand.
Alright, now we can get to, now we can actually get to scanning. Reloading all my weapons. Voice.
This is Agent Dario Barioni of the FBC Armed Forces. The time is 1948. I request that this recorder be handed over to General Lansdale. If found by the next team, everyone on my team is dead. Killed by the devil himself. We were unable to retrieve the video log. Our mission has failed. Veltro, they weren't sitting around waiting for death to come to them. When the FBC arrived, they were waiting for us, even though Terra Grigio was a year ago. Thoughts of revenge kept them alive.
Once we get to the dining room is when, I'm assuming we're not going to really get attacked. But then, again, that's what these games are usually like. They're usually when you're least expecting something. Extra healing items will always be nice. I'm full at the moment. Unfortunately, we don't have a map, so I'm gonna have to just go by. I know what the dining room looks like, so because we know what it looks like, it should be. I think it's right here.
Oh my god.
There's a handprint over there, I can see. Dante Alighieri's La Divina Commedia, an offering to the dead. Passage has been underlined. How the rain maketh them like unto dogs. One side they make a shelter for the other, oft turn themselves the wretched reprobates. Dante Alighieri's La Divina Commedia, Inferno, Canto 6. There's something written at the edge of the page in sloppy handwriting. Those who offer their lives to the Doctor and forever walk the path of the great Jack Norman. Sheem Kadar, 1976-2005. I will serve the cause even though if I am no longer myself. Roberto Leone, 1968-2005. His love for his wife was matched only for his love for Veltro. Rest in peace. Galina Baronio, 1961-2005. Not only Lord of Vetro, but also a loyal friend. Rest in peace.
A bunch of martyrs to their cause.
Akram Taisi, 1977-2005. This one was of a strong will. He almost fought off his mutation. Takash, 1986-2005. Madhu died for the veteran cause. Where is this second? There's supposed to be two handprints in here. Oh, this one's not in an area. This one's not in a, this one's in a different area. So we've already got everything. So it's actually a different area.
The Queen is already deep below the sea. There's no escape, no chance of survival. Unless... Veltro, in honor of thy name, we accept our wrongdoing and transmute our flesh in remembrance of our sins. But for you, Morgan, never shall there be rest. We rise from the dead, a spirit callous and immutable force. All of our interactions are right in here. We shall become guardians of the truth for as many years as it may take.
Jack Norman was the head of Veltro.
And he has the video we can use to nail Lansdale.
Alright, so scan this area, because, weapon box, which is good, so considering, like, I don't know if we're getting straight to the area we have to go to yet. The other part of the map that I'm going to look at is... yeah, it's like there's an area with stairs, and it's an area with stairs that Chris is going to help us with something, so I think that's about right. Once we find that, I know where the lost handprint is. We'll be okay. Alright, let's see if we've got a new custom parts critical 1. Charge shot 2. Okay, so we've got shotgun and this. I'm gonna keep these for now because I'm assuming that we're gonna be able to right before the final boss. We're probably gonna be able to swap out stuff. But if we can't, then I don't know. Might be down this way.
Vengeance of God. Oh, how much oughtest thou? By each one to be dreaded, who doth read that which was manifest unto mine eyes. Pape Satan, Alepe. Each one shall find again his dismal tomb, shall reassume his flesh and his own figure, shall hear what through eternity re-echoes.
It's in this area. He's actually just sitting up there. Alright, let's just make sure that we scan. This is gonna... yeah, this is the final boss, actually, wouldn't it be?
By each one to be dreaded, who doth read that which was manifest unto mine eyes.
Staying there is the issue. Like, should I go back and grab my better items?
Pape Satan, Alepe.
I probably could go back, but wait.
Each one shall find
also
again his
dismal
tomb, shall reassume.
Morgan Lansdale. How dare you cross Veltro?
Morgan, this is what you seek.
Good thing we got that just before the cutscene. I thought that was Chris, but it's
Indeed, this little machine contains the truth.
Well, that we did that
needed to bring down your entire charade.
That's the I think that's the last trophy that we get as well. So yeah, only thing we have left to do is just complete the game, and so I probably could go back and get my better weapons, but I want to save, see if we can get through this without them. Assuming we're supposed to grab this, I can't scan him, so... Norman's PDA, okay.
This is it. We got the evidence.
I don't think it's gonna be that soon. We can't actually get out of here. He's gonna transform the file. Alright, so that means I wasn't gonna run out of time. I thought we were.
Stop!
Alright. Final boss time and final fights. Should be interesting to see.
Morgan, behold the terror which you have unleashed.
What giant monster are we fighting this time? So scan 30 hidden handprints for the G18 for campaign use, which again, we're about to finish the campaign, so that is that. Save the game. Save the game first. Chapter 12. Alright, let's go and presumably we're getting a bit of cutscenes here. Scan this just I scanned the other
Norman,
I
stop! Morgan isn't here!
It's no use. He's gone over the edge.
Access to the they just give us a they give us a box to be able to switch our weapons out of. I guess this makes sense. So that confirms it there that I wasn't able to get the trophy because I haven't got the other stuff anyway. So all right, let's see what else we have.
Be careful.
Let Chris do it. Let's just let Chris
I can't see them.
Disco balls in front of my face.
I'm too busy scanning the rest of the room to find free items. Since I'm gonna use my final right way to the best items. Find where the saw where the other one was. Not gonna bother. focus on like his chest. Right before he attacks. Right before he attacks, this is really I think you're supposed to do this as a, you're supposed to do this as a, cold blow, and, yeah, I can only do so much when I'm not being fine. I think we're supposed to do this as like a co-op. Chris is the one that's just getting mad. I'm the one who's... We're supposed to do this as like a co-op. Chris isn't getting around and able to do much. I think that's... Just before he attacks this. Before he attacks the, suppose this is, I can't run away. And I'm also running out of healing items. So running out of healing. We only have like a couple of healing items here. So I might just have to go and use the. I might just have to go and use back, but I can't really do much. I can't run, is the issue. Oh, now this is why are the ones that
How could a man be driven to infect himself?
Revenge is consumed in me. Nothing human remains.
It's locking onto the... Now it's locking onto the one that's not... auto locks onto the...
Head in the game.
I'm on the easiest look. This is very tough right now. Chris is just standing there and not doing anything. He's standing there shooting, and I don't know how it's Jill is like the primary target. See, Jill's like the primary target, and I can't do anything else. I can't circle around. If Chris was the primary target, I'd just grab it. It's not a good fight. I can't run away. That's an AoE. AoE attacks. It's also locking onto the, it's locking onto the one that I don't want to try and hit. Right? It's locking onto the one that it keeps locking onto the wrong one. Chris is just shooting. It's that. Again, like, I think the idea is we're supposed to have like one person chasing them around, but when you're doing it with a single player, it's like I actually just I'm about to run out of healing as well. I can't dodge. Like, I don't have anybody here. Kind of dark. The issue is that it's already like too little too late. I have no idea. Now it's like targeting back. This is not a good fight. This is not a good fight to be doing by myself. Suppose I should. Do I have grenades? I do have grenades. I can't even see now. My colors all over my screen, so I can't even see where the getting the fight. Where's the other one? This is I can't beat the fight. I don't know how to beat it. I don't know how to beat the fight. I'm not doing any damage whatsoever. It keeps disappearing and then I can't expose the thing and I'm losing health constantly. Chris is just standing around shooting and I can't do anything. I can't directly do anything. I've taken too much damage from these things. I don't have any healing items left. This is not, and I'm on beginner, like the easiest difficulty. Now I don't think I have any, I don't think there's any more herbs to line up. And there's no healing that happens. I'm very much reliant on Chris trying to. I knew it, we're dead. Alright, well, I don't know how to beat this fight. I'm just shooting it randomly. I kind of get what I'm supposed to do, but also not really, because it's just not working out.
What the?
We need to lose him.
Not a fun fight.
I don't think he's in the mood to say goodbye.
Yeah, we're not here to babysit either.
Since I can't, it's not, I can't, it keeps cracking on me, which then means that, Chris is just standing around up to the side of the wall, and I can't get around to be able to, be careful! I can't get around to be able to,
I can't see now!
Disco balls in front of my face!
my accuracy is really bad. start all over again. I cannot do anything. I'm just gonna throw a grenade. Didn't do anything. Thought that I'd be able to like expose it. So if you get like 1 second to be able to do anything. That. Reload. Actually, I think we got lucky there because of the lucky there because of the
man be driven to infect himself.
Revenge has consumed him. Nothing human remains.
And here's where the next problem is. Now I'm gonna find the 2 clones again. Which one is the real one? If you're head of the game, shoot it enough times, then you actually hit the damn shots. Like, you don't want to be stuck on this fight for the whole time. Especially when it's not responding to my dodges or. And Chris is just standing there and I can't do anything. I can hit his weak point from the front, but I can't hit it from the back. Thing. And Chris is just standing there and just shooting it, and I cannot do anything. I can't command him to do anything different. I can't think he's fucking onto the other enemy, but I don't want it to come out. We're not shooting at the target correctly either. It's not good. I'm just wasting ammo. I think we're down to the point. That one there's the illusion. But now we've got to find the illusion, and there's like, there will still be flashing the illusions.
How the hell did he do that?
Doesn't matter. Pull it up.
Oh, now he's doing like 2 uppercuts and now this part is the part where Chris is good at this part because all he has to do is shoot. Whereas the other times, him shooting didn't actually help because of that one, because we had to... double dodge, a double fake out. Double fake out, and then, still have other things to do.
Done. Everything's finished. Finally, I can die.
That fight was too long and also like really bad to do, trying to do it solo because of I think the idea of the fight is he has two weak points, one on the front, where the idea is that the person on the front shoots the red weak point. Then someone from behind shoots the yellow weak point, and you keep doing it like that.
I hope
but
he
when you're
finds
doing it
more
solo,
comfort in death than he did in life.
We're playing as the main character, and Chris is just standing there shooting, and then we have to hit the weak point, and then it's something similar to that.
Dispersion. The cruise ship is equipped with a UAV. That is your delivery system.
Very well. Now show me the goods.
Bonafide T-Abyss. No vaccine. Not yet.
Yes, of course. A little bit of this could turn a city inside out.
I think we're done. I'll be on my way.
Who would have thought, yes? That the lowly terrorists would receive a helping hand from the venerable commissioner of the FBC.
As you can see, it's not likely you'll be wriggling out of this one.
I seem to have underestimated the BSAA. And perhaps you as well.
We found this in the off-limits area near Terra Grigia. We're done analyzing it, so you can have it back.
Director O'Brien, surely you understand our dilemma. Without the Terra Grigia panic, the ignorant masses would be unaware of the threat that lies before them.
Yes, you may in fact be correct.
No one has the right to detain me. The world required my guidance. It was all for the greater good.
You're only fooling yourself. You said yourself, abandon hope, all ye who enter here. But I'm not Dante, and you're not Virgilius. Morgan Lansdale, you are hereby relieved of your position as FBC Commissioner. And I'm placing you under arrest on suspicion of conspiring with Veltro in the planning and execution of the Terra Grigia panic.
With all due respect, Director O'Brien, the BSAA is making a huge mistake.
Where have I heard that before?
So 12th, the Queen is dead. So that's the end of that chapter. It's the end of the. I don't think there's any other things that we have left to do. Like we just have. That's the end of the game. It should be the end of the game. So it took us 17 minutes to get through the level, but that's also the. That's also like we did a whole bunch of stuff before that. Remember? Alright, so your clear episodes 10 through 12. We've got raid stages 18 through 20 and bonus stage unlocked. So that's pretty much it. I'm assuming we're gonna get credits and stuff. When we do that. That's it. Then again, we've got all the stuff in raid mode to at least try and attempt to do, so we'll see how that all goes. But yeah, now that's unlocked. So we can't save on the last chapter, obviously, because it's a thing. So unfortunately, there's no chapter select, so I can't just go back to the thing anyway. I'm assuming that we're going to get like nothing else is playable, so I'm going to put the controller down so I don't skip anything. I don't want to skip any.
We can finally reveal what happened at Terra Grigia.
Don't want to skip
Yeah,
any of these.
the cost was high.
BSAA will have to be overhauled.
The storm is gone now. But how long will it last?
After Morgan Lanzau's arrest, the FBC was dissolved with the majority of its agents and resources transferred to the BSAA. Which is, of course, where I think Chris and all that work. The BSAA would then be released, reformed into an anti-bioterrorism organization under the auspices of the United Nations. So I think this is where it leads into something 5. So this is after 4, before 5. Keith Lumley is now a leading figure at BSAA's East African branch due to his accomplishments at I like that we're getting like a little history of it. Quint Ketchum, on the other hand, continues to refuse promotion to any leadership position, but he still works at the BSAs. I got that reference there. I think that was supposed to be a reference of Quint Ketchum. Didn't get to read all that. Parker Luciani was found adrift offshore in the Republic of Malta in the Mediterranean Sea and was rescued. So you don't get something like this. After a month of medical treatment, Parker returned to his position as a special operations agent for BSAA's. You shouldn't get a like roll call thing at the end, like going through what's happened to every single character going forward. Usually it's like up to your, they just don't tell you. Clive R. O'Brien decided to take responsibility for his actions and step down from his position as head of the BSAA. Advice from the BSAA and is also writing a detective novel from the confidence Is this the mansion from, this looks like it's, as for Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield, they have no idea what horrific fate awaits them. This is, right, this is the, and that leads into Resident Evil 5, because, that's the plot with 5 they show, yeah. Alright, that's it. That's the game though. We finished that very quickly, the campaign, but, I mean, I really liked that. I really liked that, I thought we might have got some other characters' conclusions as well, but, credits got quite quickly. But yeah, we finished the game, so, again, overall, I think, it's not as good as, like, say, 2, 3, 4, let's say 7, like Biohazard. I would say this is better than 5 and 6. I enjoyed these more than 5 and 6. I think they did Chris better than this game that they did 5 and 6. So this is the best Chris has got outside of the stuff with Biohazard and Village. I would say this is probably like Chris's best appearances in the game. So, at least the ones that I've enjoyed, I should say. What else is there? I'd say I like this more than 5 and 6, but I wouldn't put this above like the majority of the other games. So again, this is a spin-off. The main problem is obviously the game is short, cutscenes are it's not a mainline title, so the issue is like considering this is a game that was off the 3DS, I'm impressed with what they were able to do. I did quite enjoy myself playing it though. It's going by really fast, the credits. I don't know, I don't really have very many problems with the game, I would say. Not very many problems at all. It's not as good as like your mainline titles. I would say it's better than 5 and 6. I enjoyed myself more with this game than I did 5 and 6. It's shorter, there's not as much, maybe, definitely more than 5. I think the middle portions of 5, I like them. But I think like this game beats it in setting, it beats it in terms of like characters, beats it in terms of a lot of things. Trying to like compare it to something. So like, not as good as 2. Not as good as 3, but again, I like 3 because of Nemesis and things like that. 4, nowhere near as good as that. or Village. Biohazard, again, not on that as well. 5, I would say it is better than just because of... It's better than 5 just because you get the, the middle portion of 5 is good, but the early and late game portions are not. This had a very good late game portion, I would say, outside of that final boss, which I didn't really particularly enjoy. And the early portions were sort of introducing the stories, and I think stuff that you do in between is better than but again, 5 is my least favorite of all of the games anyway, so... what else is there? 6? I liked Chris more in this game than 6. I think maybe overall you could say this game is better than 6. But I think I liked certain individual portions of 6 better. We also got to have more characters than I think the main problem with 6 is that you're playing... It often feels like once you start playing as the later characters, you keep going forward with that, you're starting to play like the same sort of scenario or something doesn't change very much, which is cool. I can see that being something that's a bit problematic. But this didn't really have that. You have to play as like how many different pairings? You had Chris and Jessica. You had there's Chris and Jessica, Parker, and Jill, and then you had the other two. What's this leading up to? That's the book.
Almost too easy, wasn't it? The company let them take Morgan out with the trash.
Tough world.
You filed a report on this.
Oh, that's Raymond.
By the way...
I'm not sure who the other character is that?
Why save Parker?
I have my reasons.
The BSAA isn't as useless as I thought. Things could really heat up.
Indeed. The fun's just getting started.
I'm not sure which character that is. Is that... I guess there's an actual... Someone's still got the virus. I've also wondered, like... I'm guessing this leads up to the second game. I'm not actually entirely sure. There is the Dark Forest. What else did we get? Okay, so clearing casual difficulty or higher, we get custom parts, charge shot 3 for the campaign. I'll sync this up. So that's all the campaign finished. Obviously we have to go and do raid mode, which is what we're going to do next time anyway. But I still need to go through everything else I wanted to go and talk about with the game, because kind of just discussed the one thing. I kind of just discussed one thing the whole way. Congratulations, now you can use this save data to start a new game with all your equipment intact. Would you like to save clear data? We strongly suggest you save it yourself, yes. We'll do that. So 11 deaths overall, 77% accuracy. Not too bad. Episode 12... Okay, we'll just do it here, it's fine. I'm not intending to do the campaign again anyway, so, anything else after this? Like, do I get any bonuses? Because that's one thing I always do look forward to with the, with these games, is if there's like an extras menu, but I don't think there's an extras menu, unfortunately, so we'll have to just, go with what's here. Select outfit has been added to the campaign menu. Now you can choose a new outfit for your character. Okay, I don't think there's an extra mode. No extra mode, nothing else I should say. Alright, so if that's the case, I guess I should just, like, discuss it. I guess if I go into campaign, it'll let me... so we can... New Game Plus, what outfits do we have access to? Okay, so we've got, it's all their basic outfits. Jill, Chris, Parker, Keith. So all the rest of them unlock in raid mode. So get a super rare weapon, clear the bonus stage of the ghost ship. Inflict 100,000 points of damage to an enemy in one hit. Reach player level 30. Acquire 10 bonuses. Defeat 1,000 enemies. Reach player level 50. Clear all stages on Chasm with an S rank. Clear all stages on Trench. Reach player level 40. Clear all stages on Chasm. Reach player level 5 and obtain all super rewards. Okay, so that's all that is for those. That's all that those unlock, I should say, anyway. So that is that. But yeah, I think I kind of went over what I wanted to in comparison to the other stuff. So I guess I should go by like what I want to the other stuff. So music-wise. A lot of these games are very consistent with the music. I think some of the areas having different tracks to use for the opera music and stuff helped out, and the flashback sequences as well. Like most of the time, these are really consistent audio-wise. It's the best way I want to put them. Like it's not, they're not bad. They're not bad at all. Music-wise, graphically. I guess the best way, like, obviously it's not going to compare the same as, say, what is it called? It's not going to compare in the same way to, say, Village or 4 Remake, because obviously that requires a lot more, stuff to go and take place for that to work. Plus, this game, being that this game is based on the 3DS, it's more impressive to me that they were able to go and do that than they were to do something else. I'm rather impressed that they were able to go and do that with the 3DS and convert it to something here. And again, like the setting itself, I liked all the prequel events because they gave you a look at what the areas looked like prior to there being the infection. As well. So those were really good, because again, a lot of these games take place during the night, which makes sense because of it being, you know, a horror game, but the daytime events, when it's not like that, when you're watching everything go the way that it is, I think that works as well. Like, daytime horror can work if you're trying to establish the backstory of the world, I guess. And the ghost ship itself, I like the idea of exploring through different ships, several like different swimming sections. The looks of the ships were well done. Like, it felt like it was quite vast compared to other games. Like, a good example would be like Man of Medan. It's not that Man of Medan is a bad game, but the look of it is a lot of it feels the same in terms of like look. Whereas here you get, because they've done something with the lighting looks like it's a little bit better in terms of how they've visualized the actual ships, and then obviously like the enemy variety and things like that. The enemies probably weren't as memorable as they would be in other games. There are some that were okay that I liked, but for the most part they were just there. I felt like they weren't bad, they weren't great either, so that's those. Character-wise, I think this is the best Chris game. Maybe outside of like the stuff that he does with the Biohazard Village sections, I think I enjoyed it more than 5 and 6 Chris's sections. Jill, again, you play as Jill in... what is it called? 3? You play her in 3. This is obviously meant to set up what happens in 5 going forward, so I think she's better here than 5, but not as good as she was in 3. For the most part, I think that's the good way to put it. Also, in terms of the new characters, because the only characters that are different from the only characters that are the same are Jill and Chris. Everybody else is different. So Jessica, I liked her outfit. I didn't realize that was what she ended up being the bad one, or working for them. Maybe that was who it was at the end. Is that who it was? That might have been who it was at the end, because we never saw what happened to her at the end. Raymond, I liked his character, and again, they all had ties together with the previous like the stuff that happened previously. So I think that's where that works too. With what's going on with the characters. So it's pretty much Raymond, Parker, and Jessica all knew each other. I think they all were fairly solid. O'Brien was solid as well. I was a little bit confused because I was thinking that I thought for a little bit that the older guy that we saw was the one that we were trying to chase down, but it wasn't him that we were trying to chase down. We were trying to chase somebody else, and that person ended up being two different people. So Jack Norman was the character that we had to. He was the one in the mask who we had to go and hunt down in the final ship area. I thought that guy was supposed to be the one that was with O'Brien, but it wasn't. He just knew about what was going on. But I mean, both those things were really well done with the thing. Cutscenes were really good as well. I think I liked the cutscenes in this more than I did in the other. I have to try and judge it based on the games at the time. So this game is supposed to be before 5. It came out after 5, but yeah, the cutscenes again look very nice as well. What other characters were there? I'm trying to think about if there was anybody else that was like and then the two that were because you play as like 3 different sets of I think Jill and Parker for the most part, then Chris and Jessica in their parts, and then the other 2 characters that were in those areas, and it's like you do 3 lots, and then eventually when everyone comes back together, Jill and Chris are together, which obviously leads up to what happens in 5, and then Parker and Jessica reunite as well, but then it turns out that they're so it's unfortunate we don't get to hear from what happens to the rest of these. At least they gave you a bit of a description about what happened to the rest of the characters, but Resident Evil games tend to have side characters that go off and don't really do anything else. They kind of just exist, and then that's it. They don't really have any other purpose outside of completing like what is required for their specific games. Now, because there's a sequel to this, I'm assuming that we get to maybe see them in the sequel, considering that they're still involved with something. So maybe we find out what happens to them later. And it's still not as confusing as it is in like the movie universe, where you've got characters that don't even think exist in the games that are in those as well. So again, character-wise, solid. Everything's. It's not like a terrible. It's not like it was terrible or anything, but I enjoyed it. For those were. And then gameplay-wise, we have. Gameplay-wise is more. I guess because I go through the story as well. Gameplay-wise, I'm trying to think what was new. Outside of like what we already like, obviously aiming is something different. Like the aiming in this game is already better than 5 because in 5 you weren't able to. If you were aiming a weapon and needed to fire it, you wouldn't be able to move, which is one thing I didn't like about that. So you can move and fire at the same time, which definitely helps. Well, actually, no, you can't move and fire. Sorry, you can't move and fire, but it feels like it's a little bit better with the thing. Movement-wise was a little bit weird. The dodge mechanic worked for me when I was not trying to dodge, but when I wanted to dodge, it wasn't working. I think what you're supposed to do is push X in a direction or use the directional button. I think it's up or back and X to get a dodge to work. I'm not entirely sure about how it worked, but that felt a little bit thing. I would have preferred just to have a straight dodge roll or something else instead of what we had here. The scanning of the items and stuff, I thought that was really good to have because it gave you a bunch more ammo that you normally wouldn't have to do. And also like this stuff with the hammer. Not a lot of collectibles to have to go looking for, which those weren't too bad. Scanning for enemies would give you healing items, which was nice, so it obviously makes things hard. Obviously on harder difficulties, you want to scan the enemies, but you also want to, they also probably move much faster and stuff as well, which is obviously going to be a problem. What else did we do gameplay-wise? Again, the on-rail sections were really good, well done. I always enjoy doing those, even though they are just shooting. The boss fights, for the most part, were pretty easy, outside of the final one, which was a little bit clunky, because I think you're supposed to do co-op. I don't know how you do that fight solo. It would be possible. People have done it, but it just doesn't seem like it functions the way that it should when it's on solo. What else is there that happened with gameplay that changed? Did anything change from anything else? Because there's no, you only get the green herbs, so there's no crafting system. Obviously, you gain access to different weapons as you progress, and the custom parts as well, I liked having those. The swimming parts were very useful, like going around and solving the puzzles. I don't think I had to go around and look for any... I don't think I had to look up any guide to solve the puzzles, so I enjoyed solving those and things, but so that they were fairly straightforward. Navigating through the ghost ship was fun. Also, some of the theme puzzles were good. I think we found most of the hidden stuff. I pretty much explored every single area that we could with the key card. Everything unlocks as you go, which is nice. So you know which way you have to go instead of just getting lost. What else was there that we did that was different? Having the different characters being able to do different chapters. Saving is much better than it was in 5, because you would have to. Not only was there autosave that would remember where you were, you could also like save it between the chapters. And also, if there was an autosave that happened in between a chapter, it would automatically save you in the right spot. Whereas with 5, it would only you'd have to like get to a point where you would be going to a different segment. Outside of that, though, gameplay-wise, I think that's pretty much the same. Like, it just works like a normal Resident Evil game. Enemy variety was what it was as well. And then story-wise, I have a lot to go. Okay, you know, I'm gonna quickly load up the story just so I can remember what happened. It's not like I didn't find it memorable or anything, but it works fine as a story. It's not the best of the games. But I just want to go over certain elements about like what happened, and then we can finish up. Because we've still got, that's the other thing we're going to still do. So even though I finished the campaign, we still have raid mode, so I've still got this to try. It says that it's cooperative, but I think we can do it solo as well. So I will attempt to do some of the stuff solo, but if I can't do anything else, I'll just probably like get into the I'm fine not being able to do it by myself if that's the case. But anything else that changed gameplay-wise that I'm missing? Like, you know, the stuff with the keys opening the doors, that's your typical Resident Evil thing. Nothing really changed weapon-wise. But finding the upgrade system was good to have as well. The map. That's another thing as well. I liked the map. Instead of having to load up a map constantly, the mini-map is actually really good. So yeah, this takes place after 4, so that means it's after 4 before 5, shortly after 4. But again, I think the story was solid. Basically, we have a town that was attacked using BOW weapons as testing and stuff with the director, and then basically a year later, everyone joins the BSAA because of the Egregia being destroyed. We have to investigate the, obviously that's where they would have met, because Chris and Jill both work for the BSAA. That's where all the characters would have met. And basically where, you've got to segment it out, so it's like we're kind of like doing something with Jill and Parker, and doing something with Chris and Jessica. Which is kind of weird, because why would they not keep the same partners? I guess the reason why is because Jill and Chris would be extremely skilled to maybe help out the other ones. But yeah, like basically like you're trying to do both sort of segments at the same time, and obviously we have the other two. The other two are investigating the airstrip. It's essentially Jill. I think Jill does her stuff first. Jill and Chris and Jessica go missing, and then Jill and Parker go and find them on the ship, and then when they get captured, the other two have to go and do what they have to do with the airstrip and stuff and the airplane, and that's why they do their stuff and like something's happening. And then basically like Raymond's on the ship, trying to figure out what's going on, figure out about the T-virus stuff. disguises himself as a thing, but then Jessica shoots him, and we find out later on that she shoots him because obviously, so the story went a little bit of a different way. We knew that somebody was going to try and, it sounded like someone was going to try and betray us, but I wasn't expecting it to be Jessica. I thought Raymond was doing something. We kind of didn't really get anything that covers that, so I'm assuming that maybe in the next game we will with that too. But yeah, Raymond already knew that she was a mole, so self-destruction. So she does escape. That might have been her at the end. Maybe it was her at the end. It might even tell me what was at the end. Yeah, it was her at the end. Okay, so the post-credit scene was Raymond giving Parker the sample of the virus. So that was Jessica that we saw in the hat at the cafe. And then, like, obviously, they released the self-defense treatment begins, and once we have to escape, which again, the escape section and stuff were very good as well. Only having a limit of 5, some of the limitations were a little bit thing, but I think they just put limitations on you to make it harder. Being able to find, like, the upgrade cases and stuff was good as well, so, again, overall story is very solid. Like, we, basically, like, we took down the corporation, with the thing. We found all 3 ships and we got through on those, and then obviously, like, we had to stop the terrorists again. It's a very similar plot to everything else, so, all the FBC's being dissolved, all that stuff's being sorted out, and then, like, Raymond fakes his death and saved himself, so... Yeah, pretty much overall that's what it is. Like, we're pretty much done. Like, I don't think there's much else that I really would need to talk about. We went through the graphics already, character story, gameplay. I don't think there's much else that I really need to change. So, yeah, I think that's a good point for me to end the stream, because what we'll do next time is we'll have the raid mode, and then we'll dedicate ourselves to trying to complete as much as we can at the raid mode, and then once that's done, I will then go and play another game and figure out what we're going to do from that point. I think I can put a new game on after I delete this off, but we'll just have to see. We'll have to see how it goes, and hopefully things work out the way that it does. Yeah, I think that should end it for right now. Plus, this will give me a good time to hopefully upload everything. So, also, I guess I should overall. I'm noticing that, like, my stats are starting to update a little bit further now whenever I get things. We fix up the alerts, so they're no longer going to be showing in the background, so that should be okay. I'll probably need to adjust the microphone for something, just in case. I think all I need to do is just maybe turn the decibel down, which means my volume will go down, but it should mean that everything else should be blocked out, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to just see how it is. There shouldn't be dual audio, which is good, because last time there was dual audio, so that's been fixed. And the follow alert worked as well, so I guess it's just a matter of seeing if other stuff will work out. But yeah, I think this is a good point for me to stop for tonight. So with all that being said, be sure to like and subscribe. Every like, comment, subscription for this video gets closer to monetization. This is my content. If you'll have a look at my content, become more accessible and easy to find. I upload my past packs as well as Let's Plays and Let's Plays to the channel. Including 5x6, Sifu, The Quarry, this is a True Make, Upload, Lego Saga, Alfred Hitchcock, Virgo, Crosscall, 5-7 Union, Cuphead, Stray, Marvel's Avengers, Dark Horse Follow, Devil Me, Days Gone with True Make, Star Trek 4, World Like a Dream Mission, Missile 4 Make, Missile 5, Trying Cross Strategy, Pokemon Scarlet, Missile 6, Pokemon Traveler 2, Missile Biohazard, Pokemon Scarlet, AEW 5 Robot, SpongeBob, Square Pants, Shake, Pokemon Cycle Z, First Time Around, this is Creek Mirage, Pokemon Violet, South Antarctica, Visual Village, Super RPG Remake, Muscle Archives Raincode, Return to Dream Interlocks, Theater on Firebar Lane, Lucky Train Guide Animated versus Name, Office Ground, Zagarsky, Persona 3 Relay, W2K22, Persona 3, Live Persona 3 Portals of this game. I'm working on a Platinum Passing for games. We have the Platinum Trophy for, as well as a Switch segment for games on the Switch. Along with more trying to restore 80 speedruns, Godera speedruns, Pokemon Knowledge, I want to continue between those. Also, the live notes are already done and ready to go. Wait, if I want to those. We're almost done with the Persona 5 Tactica notes. I'm on the last mission, and there's just a lot of stuff to do in that last mission to prepare for, and then I have to do a test run for that, and also a couple of other things as well. And then we can do those as well as do those in between the days that I think. So I think what I'll do is when I do the Tactica run, I will do it on the days that I would normally do a live run if I don't have time, because that way I'm not doing them all in a row, and also we can start. So that means that realistically I could be doing a playthrough of something as well as the runs on a separate days. See how that goes. I also upload everything to my YouTube channel because I have a 7-day limitation on my videos before they're permanently deleted. I want there to be a separate page for people to be able to find my content if you wish to do so. You'll also get a notification of when I go live watching on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch at 150 followers. I'll be doing a like joining me for the speedrun, and we also reach affiliate, which means I can as well. Get to make a bunch of subscriber emotes and incentives to support me in the channel going forward in the future. Also get an extra 7 days to upload before my videos are uploaded to them as well. And you will also get a notification of when I go live watching on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter to be notified for when I go live, and if you wish to remain in Discord, I will send you an invite to my friend's Discord server. Closest to the members there are some topics and games to discuss as well. I'm very active there, and you also get a notification of when I go live from as well. And finally, if you wish to create my stream overlay that I use for all my future content going forward, you can find a link down below in the description for that as well. So, I have not done a raid. I have not done a raid on the channel since, I have not done a raid at all since I changed over. I'm assuming that it still works the same. I also just realized now, that's another thing as well. I don't know why, I've set my microphone to mute. I've set my microphone to mute on the spacebar press. I did not realize that muting it with the spacebar press meant that every time that I push the mute button, that it's going to, every time I push the spacebar, it's going to, thing. I guess it's only when I'm in the, let me just do something for a second. I'm going to check to see if I push space. Yeah, this is really weird. I'm gonna have to change it to I'm gonna have to change it from spacebar to something else, because every time that I push spacebar, even if I'm not in OBS, it mutes my stream, despite that I should not have that happen. So I don't know what that is. I also just realized that there's a Tekken tournament that's happening in Melbourne, apparently. It's actually a Tekken tournament happening here. Alright, let's see who's online. Do some more Overwatch 2 stuff. Let's just see if this works. So make sure that this is online, because I've done that before, where I've tried to do that with someone and then it's not it's not registered properly. It's still online, so I can... Alright, let's see if this works. I've not done a raid on this, using this software, so it should be the same though, so just... Wait, what? I just realized this now. No, that's for their channel. I thought for a second there